Okay, welcome back to Raincode. Stream looks to be good. Let me know if the audio is okay. Still tweaking the levels a bit. There's only a few people here. Okay. Cool. I noticed I went back and watched a bit of the last stream and I was clipping a bit, so hopefully this is better. Yeah. Mic down, okay. Did already turn it down a bit for sure, but just a little hair more. I was moving before, yeah, now I'm trying to stay stationary at the mic. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get back into the game in a second. We're doing the Mystery Labyrinth. I've heard these get long. I don't know if we can get it done in one stream, but that would be nice. But before I do that, I want to run through the theory because I have been marinating on it. Obligatory warning, there will be spoilers in the stream for the game that we are playing. So my theory on everything that's on the case so far, I still think Silch did it. I am like pretty much positive of that. I don't quite have, I'm not sure how things necessarily went down at first when everyone was killed, and I'm still iffy on the mechanics of all the train cars moving, but let's see, I made notes. So he plays dead in the infirmary, waits for Yuma with the knife like stuck through a cushion, sets the room on fire, and then swaps in Apex's body. He was already dead at this point. I think there's like space between the bathroom and the infirmary on the map, and there seems like there could be a passage there. And I noticed when Shinigami is watching Yuma, like while he's passed out for those 2 hours, she mentioned that a door opened and closed, and she didn't see who it was. She didn't say it was the front door. So I think there is a passage into the bathroom, which is how he gets out and gets past Yuma. So that whole thing happens. I don't know if he escapes down to the... Hey, welcome to the stream. I don't know if he escapes down to the control room in, I think, the third car, or if he takes the first car while Yuma is in the second and drives it around to the back. But one of those things happens. He, like, moves the body in that car, messes things up, takes off the number plates, and then takes car 5 around to the front to look like car 1 and recreates the scene there so that when it's reinvestigated it looks like where it happened in the first place. So that's that. The other thing, obviously, we don't know enough about the detective and Albatross politics to really figure out a motive yet. I did think it was interesting that there is an ambush already waiting at the station. So either they're just like that, or they got a tip about the crime in advance. And I wonder if the whole thing wasn't set up to frame Yuma. I had been wondering if maybe he's working directly with Swank, but it seems like the framing of this case wants us to prove our innocence to him. So if he's already trying to find us guilty, that doesn't seem quite right. So it's also not clear. No, never mind. I think he's still hiding in the train somewhere. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, I think that was Mystery Labyrinth. Oh, he glows.
Where am I?
I got this track slaps. You didn't have the cape before, right? That's new?
This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
Hey, you don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe.
She's so cute.
Check this out! Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. And that's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway, Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In
Solve
every
the case,
there's
man.
a hidden truth. And we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too.
You know, I never read over the glossary.
Killers in real world
should do that at some
throw
point, but
whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right?
come back to it in a bit.
Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
Wait. Okay.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep.
Time for
Looks like
mini
you're finally getting it.
games. My favorite.
Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Hold on. I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from the murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
I love that we can't really see him emoting at all, because he's clearly moving, but
Sheesh.
because of the cape.
This is why you're a benchwarmer detective.
We don't see his actual animations.
And hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds.
Girl.
That'll make all your worries disappear.
Okay.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time.
Master Yuma, you only have 6 minutes.
Come on, let's go. Time to
Oh, no.
unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation.
Straightforward.
You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case.
I see.
For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
No record of stopping, but that doesn't mean... Ah.
Here's your solution key.
Okay. Map guide. Route map. Uh-oh, is that gonna matter? Oh, if you send a car around on the other pink line, you could get it to the other side? Is that how that works?
So this is a
Oh my
solution
God.
key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
There was like, there was a T-shirt with that
So that's how words and events you think
that they
are
were
clues
giving away at
are
Anime
transformed
Expo, and
into
everyone was
solution
like,
keys.
"Yeah, the vomit shirt, thank you."
Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
All right, I'll do my best. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed there were no other passengers on the train.
Yeah.
And
Just
who
those
died
two
first again?
detectives, they corroborate each other.
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke
It was
pouring
not
through the crack of the door,
Zilch.
and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
Look at all that space.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Oh, she's got purple souls.
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
Duplicate key?
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
If you say so.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
Discovered in car 2, burnt to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Yeah, disconnect the first car, send it around to the back on the other route, and then... Oh, how does that work?
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind bathtub.
And there was a blackout right after.
I'm sure we'll get to
Although
map it
only
out.
lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel, too?
No. When we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout.
That was the car reattaching on the front.
There was something else, too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue.
Was there shaking in the fourth car? Was that? Blackout and a shaking when the train car entered the tunnel. There was another shaking when the train exited.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first two cars.
I don't know if there's any way to puzzle out the order of the deaths here, and I don't know how much they matter, but I've been thinking that, like, maybe aside from obscuring the victims' identities and making himself, like, faking his own death, I wonder if burning them also prevents Melanie from using her power to find out who did it, if there was enough time for that to be a thing. Poochie's corpse discovered in car 3, burnt to a crisp, but the face is recognizable.
Yeah, wasn't there a secret face thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
Yeah, so that's how we know the control system switched when they were in the
pretty
second
good
car.
memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating.
Uh-huh.
And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
Backup control system status was operating. Did the main control system fail?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Just like it, I won't say it.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam.
Not useless, proves our
Anyway, forget about the
innocence.
geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories.
Zangi's corpse discovered in car 4. The entire body has been burnt to a crisp. They don't mention his face being recognizable, but I think we know it's him. Zangi's Forte created this recorded image. It was saved in the cell phone found on his corpse.
Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the fifth car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was. But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest.
Yeah. Burnt corpse thought to belong to Aphex had what appeared to be a stab wound in its
Also,
chest.
judging by things like the plate on the wall, the fifth car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
Plate identifying car 5 was burned and distorted. Yep.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
The infirmary in car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood spattered on the interior of the lock. So I'm not sure about this one. I don't know if they want us to think that something happened in there, but I remember when Yuma reached into the infirmary in the first place, he like pulled his hand back because something hurt. I don't remember exactly what it was about.
Huh? So I guess that does it for our review of the case?
But I thought that was because of the heat, unless he like cut himself on the
Wait, there was
glass.
something
That would have
else.
come up.
After the train arrived at the station, according to the
Oh.
peacekeepers' reports, they all burned to death.
No number.
But that part seems off to me.
The Victims all burned to death, according to the Peacekeeper's report.
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Some knockout drug. Okay, he just said that.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
Okay.
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Thank you, Shinigami. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story
hope you got all that
along.
down.
Be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. Cool.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
Okay. Labyrinth skills are abilities that help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases.
Do you need a power up?
Checked and acquired in the abilities section of
Set
the
whichever
notebook
skills suit
menu.
you best.
Requires memory cost.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Will things really turn out fine?
Oh.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Go eat dinner.
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
Girl, I've seen that line, but like hearing it spoken is another thing.
What?
How to write this down?
Playable loop. There are places in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move on until the scene plays out, so keep following until it does. Interesting. Let's look at...
Definitely want to remember this.
Okay. Yeah, so this little pink loop on the right, I think, if you send the cars around in the right order, you can swap them somehow. Do not stop. Okay, this is just about everything we just went through. Okay. What is this in the middle? Hello?
Come on, pay
Alright.
attention.
Status.
You better not be skimming over this.
You can check detective rank, detective points, and the effect of
Master,
set
do you need a
skills.
power up?
Spend
Set whichever skills
SP.
suit you best.
Okay. Wait, let's look at this first. Nothing. Okay. May as well set that, and then remove one solution key. Interesting deathmatch. Shorten the assist ability's recovery time. Okay. None of these mean anything to me yet, so I'm just gonna get this one. Okay. Reduce the number of colored words. I don't want that. I want to figure it out myself. Oh, they tell you what all the things do. Okay, so these are like logic difficulty upgrades. I'm gonna ignore those. Probably. This is speed. That's health. Okay. I might want that. I've heard things about that game. Cool. That's fine. Profiles, anything new? True form, personality is no different. She continues to enjoy teasing Yuma. She can open a path to the Mystery Labyrinth, which is the manifestation of mysteries from the real world. She has many special abilities inside the Mystery Labyrinth that can aid Yuma in solving it. And, oh, they're all crossed off. Lovely. But you... And Swank, member of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers. He loves money almost as much as he loves eating. He laughs at the misfortunes of others and abuses his authority to get his way. Condescending and prideful, he's merciless toward those who defy him. Dislikes fish. You know what? I get it. I do. Is there more? Okay, it still says update. Unified government. Enormous governing body nearly spans the entire world. Policies are decided by a parliament consisting of elected representatives from each ward or region. Disparity between the wards and regions has been widening, and the voices among the people are those of discontent. Okay, the rest of this is mostly stuff we've already learned. Cool. Oh, we got Shirigami now. Cool. Oh god, that's so... That's weird. Hello. Can I run? No. Oh, that's run. Okay.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
A cue.
Is that a monster living in the Mystery Labyrinth?
They're not exactly monsters. Q are part of the Mystery Labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. Q have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Okay. Man, this does look cool. Oh, it's a little guy.
What is that?
It's a big guy. Hi. Oh my god. Sir.
What the? There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that Qs make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
So you got the yen symbol
Peacekeepers are tied up in
flashing.
this. Then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Oh, we got stadium
Since all
decor.
the other
Dead or
passengers on the
alive.
train are dead, you're
Reasoning.
the only one who could have done the crime.
Reasoning death match.
So
That's
you're
what it
the
is.
culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
We have to
Master,
prove that.
he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you
Well,
can't
do
get
we
past
prove
this,
that we could
you
have done
can't
it
reach the
first, or do
truth.
we prove that someone else is alive?
What do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
Oh, they changed the text box.
I am!
I like that effect. Ooh. Cutscenes look really slick in this game. Like, the graphics are not ideal, but these do look nice. Okay, that's a little weird. What is this, Utena?
What? A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom. Let's do this!
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still, the more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy,
I
you'll
see.
wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again.
If you die in the Mystery Labyrinth, you die in
No
real
one
life.
wants that, so you'd better be super careful. Come on, pay attention.
Okay.
You're dead,
Stamina will
Master.
decrease. That's fine. Yeah, Paladin is actually reading Umineko right now, so do keep it.
I'll tell you a Mystery Labyrinth secret.
Alright. Mystery Phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case.
Dodge.
Getting hit means taking damage.
Come on,
Okay.
pay attention.
Oh no. Get a grace bonus. You'll get the bonus to get
Don't
later.
you forget.
Based on the max amount you can dodge in one
Don't let
cycle.
any shady statements slip by.
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Slash through it with the solution blade. Okay.
Master doesn't make mistakes. Right? Right? Right?
Alright. Pick the right solution key. The key is already set in the solution blade this time. Okay, but you have to pick it like a truth bullet.
Slash those suspicious statements.
Yeah, it is going to be the copy. Okay. If you slash a statement containing a contradiction with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the Mystery Phantom. Cool.
No
Oh,
need
you
to
have
draw
to-
this out. You're the culprit behind this case.
Ah,
You murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the
There we
only
go.
explanation. Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Slash through this mystery.
okay. Not too complicated, but it's
No,
kind of neat.
There's no way I could have done it. I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Testimonies of 2
You were
detectives.
out the whole
Time for the
time.
solution key.
Okay, number of keys will change between RDMs. Use the correct key.
You better not be skimming over this.
So ZL to switch. So Y will pull up that. And we can also just... Well, yeah.
Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drug. That's how you avoided being
Did I
knocked
take
out.
damage? Or is that his health?
The other detectives were drugged. And you went around killing them all.
Oops.
You're busted. You took the laced coffee
Okay.
and only pretended to drink it.
There we go.
Zonge's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Oh. Bye. Okay. That was quick.
Did I defeat it?
I'm sure that might be more.
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
Okay, so they are leaning into
So they
that.
knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here. I understand now that the mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth. The progress you've made in the mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More
Forgot.
importantly, you got drugged and knocked out.
Is that going to be relevant?
So
Or are we just
pitiful,
shrugging it off?
Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Oh no.
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
Ooh, are they going to let me make a guess?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute.
We can't do it because they're dead. Yep.
They're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
Okay. We'll look at the controls real quick.
Attention!
Oh no, that's not what I want. I want the little thing here. Special controls. Okay, this does not actually help me at all. Good his little run. The cape is very good.
Place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Of course she has a scythe.
Huh?
Hello?
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look.
Didn't you just say that if you get injured in the fight?
I use the blood of the Truth Seeker as
Okay.
a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
Is the culprit one of the 6 on the train? Yes.
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes.
I mean, like, why would it not be?
There's only one truth.
Only one truth? Detective Conan moment?
Then, Master,
Easy.
so you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Right here!
Do you like that animation?
Okay, let's go.
Shinigami
Can I
cosplayers
go
with
through
Light
that?
Yagami. I need to see it.
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Oh, he's back.
Ah! Something happened. Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
She just said you got it
Trying
right.
to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
Okay, how do we do this? Testimonies of 2 detectives and
Your
Matt.
deduction is wrong.
Oh, I see. Because that's how we prove that there was no one else there, so it had to be one of them.
Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
It's too slow.
You 2 committed the crime. In that case, it all fits. Even if you couldn't do it alone. It was possible with an
missed it.
accomplice.
Okay,
You created an alibi for yourself. Drinking the coffee and knocking yourself out.
okay. I don't see how those help with either of those so far.
Right.
Is there really someone else? Oh, no, we're still proving that.
Your
I see.
deduction is wrong.
Never mind.
Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
This is the truth.
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of
I
them
thought
means there
he was
can be no
suggesting that
mistake.
one of the other detectives was an accomplice,
Wrong.
but no.
Your reasoning is completely off.
Peacekeeper death report.
What good does that testimony even?
Okay. Not sure what that's about yet.
Your accomplice just wasn't there when those two checked. Came aboard after that.
Ah, okay. So this is how we do proof.
So what if the windows don't open? While everyone doubt, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Nope, not possible.
Let's do this mystery.
The backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped, and the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
Banger. So that's our non-stop debate.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A Mystery Labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it.
Takata always delivers. What a
In
king.
that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
Interesting.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
Girl, we're getting there. Don't worry about it. There we go. It's a funky door.
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Everyone was dead.
Say,
Easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Play dead.
come on.
Still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Uh,
I guess I'll think about the opposite door. What? I can't.
Come on.
huh?
Okay. Can I like... I can't stand there. I like this little... This thing.
I got it. Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
Oh, that's the chain from earlier.
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. A relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
I'm haunted by woman-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
I'm
Hashtag
so
feminism.
tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
I wish they would have let me choose
so
that,
you
but
think this path will
whatever.
lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
You see?
Okay.
What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
They're gonna make us go back?
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Come on.
So the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
I mean, it is the tutorial case, so hopefully it's
Exploring
not
all possibilities
gonna be like
is an
that the whole
important
game,
part
but
of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
they make you explore the wrong answer
By the
first,
way,
and then
I did say I can
find
guide
something
you through
new
the
to get
mystery
to this
labyrinth,
path.
but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery
I
labyrinth
mean, it's still
will
a serious
also
crime either
survive.
way.
And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths.
Say that again? Wait. Bigger the labyrinth gets. Okay. Put a pin in that.
Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
Yeah, Okay.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right?
So we're gonna
Is
suggest...
that really the right answer?
The mystery labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction.
This keeps
If
their
there's
identity
only one
hidden
route,
longer.
It's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off himself. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
You run? You can't run, okay. Come on. Oh,
What's
yoink.
going on
Okay.
here?
And the minecart.
This is the part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate!
This is just like your turn to die.
Come on! Concentrate! Concentrate!
It's the last person to die during this incident. What?
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be
This
the
is
culprit.
their logic dive what's the car one? You know.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work! Come on, let's try again!
Who set fire? Culprit?
Of course! The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again!
Zilch, right? Unless we think.
Then set themselves on fire. His Zilch.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case,
this is an interesting way to go about it.
He must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door.
Like, I still think it's him, but the fact that they're doing it, what feels like this early makes. Well, unless this is a shorter case. I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah. Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought.
No.
What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on? The conclusion? Is this the truth behind the case?
No.
There's only one
No.
door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it.
They let you come to a false conclusion in one of these, because that would be cool if that's an
How
actual
do I
thing.
do that? So it was fake. It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail.
So is the misdirect just that? Oh, hi.
You said it just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't let your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead!
wonder if Master can even make snap
All right.
judgments.
Oh, noise. Great.
Are you gonna remember all of this?
Noise destroyed. Bigger the bonus.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Based on the maximum amount you destroy in one cycle, there's a cap on how much you can get. So this is the silencer.
The culprit must...
Okay. Keep the knife on for now.
Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims,
4 passed out
then
victims.
set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
This is the truth! No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
I guess the other possibility is that it is Aphex and that he just... and Zilch died by some other means, but... No, that doesn't make sense. What am I talking about?
I was the knife stuck in the... body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass outies.
What? What are you talking
Then
about?
set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful.
What?
The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Oops. He stabbed himself with the knife because there was no other way to knock himself out? No, he wouldn't have had to go through all that just to pass out.
I was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Wait. I didn't
Stabbed
mean to do that.
himself so he would pass outies. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful.
Oh, that doesn't work.
The culprit has to be Zilch.
No, it is the other one.
Come on.
Denying things willy-nilly is gonna help anything. You think Zilch is the culprit, right, Master? Then the real problem is why a knife was stabbed into his body. Yeah, the Mr. Phantom said it was to lose consciousness, but there was an easier way.
I was the knife
Ah, I see.
stuck in the body. Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery. His plan was to fall unconscious. He would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
Okay.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they had no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But
Right.
no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now.
Go back to play dead. Come on.
But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I
Oh?
try to avoid using it as much as possible.
Recreate the crime scene?
But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master?
Uh-oh. Oh my god. He is dead. Aha.
Ow.
The spiral eyes.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Okay, just a sec.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Crime scene recreation. Okay.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket
Yeah, the
at
blade's
all.
even at the same angle that it was on the body in the last car.
But how could that be?
Burnt blanket that was placed over the corpse. There is no blood on it.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Okay. Is that it? Just the blanket and the cushion? Oh, the cushion is what the
Huh?
knife was stabbed
This
through. There's going to be a gash in it.
Was it always
Aha.
there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
Cushion found next to a bed. It has a hole in it as if it was punctured by something sharp. Okay. Simple enough.
It's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if
I
you
love
think
that
you're on the
little-
right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Little leg kicks she does.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Oh, Princess is here. Hi, Princess.
Working together?
Hope you enjoy the mystery solving.
Master!
Oh no. Hangman's Gambit 4. Oh god. Okay, that is a cute graphic.
The truth together.
One of my secret techniques. Truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly. Oh my god, red herring. Okay. Read the question, knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced.
Somewhere inside your head, Master.
They're literally telling you what it is in the images. I will be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that'll open up the
Time
path.
for the solution key.
If you feed me the solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind.
Don't
I
you
see.
forget.
Some solution keys you can't get hints from. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced. I see.
Puzzle it out. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
I think I don't want the skill that decreases the time here. I want it faster.
Nice.
Oh my god. The beam. Okay.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Mm-hmm. Treasure chest. Okay. Filch's death was just a red herring.
It's a new
Hide the
solution
truth.
key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah. Zilch was
No,
faking
she
his
wasn't
death
actually.
to
She's just
fool
wearing
us.
like a bikini.
That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
Okay. Can I fall off this? No. Okay.
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been
Okay.
before. Now's the
Labyrinth
perfect time
flowchart.
to use it.
What? Okay.
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we've passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction, and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Solution keys are important to solving mystery. We're gonna expose the truth together!
Ah, come on. Oh, I see.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
Oh, that's a fun effect on the text.
A bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well,
Okay.
maybe later.
Do it in her ghost form.
We opened the played dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Okay.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the
cows?
logic still
What?
has some holes in it.
Whoa!
Master, you better concentrate!
Oh boy. Yes.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife to
Oh,
the
there are
cushion.
cows. What the? What?
That was definitely the real Zilch.
Burnt corpse actually Zilch? No.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
You're gonna ask whose it was? Let's swap places. Before Yuma entered.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
You don't. Oh, that's new.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
place is suspicious.
Under the bed?
Search every nook and cranny. Master doesn't make mistakes. Right? Right?
Okay,
Right?
so we have the bed. Okay, it's obviously not that, so...
Here. That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
Bye.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
So...
Zilch was
stay
lying in
under
bed
there
with the
then,
corpse.
and then...
He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
Okay,
It must
we're
have been
addressing that now.
someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
Okay, and then when Yuma was in the second car, he detached it and did a loop around.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Alright.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess
Okay,
so.
don't beat yourself up about it.
By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well,
Come on. Oh, we're moving. Look at him go.
Ah!
There
Again!
we go.
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
Alright, what do we got this time?
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all,
To assist,
Master.
partner inside the Mystery Labyrinth will help you
This
out.
could be the clincher.
Okay.
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense!
You can refute that.
You think he swapped with a corpse?
Yeah.
It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Silch would need to be the same size as him.
Yeah.
He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Uh-huh.
It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
There we go.
There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Aphex's body from the 5th car.
Oh, is that who gets animated?
He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth? Truth!
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
I did call it. I know what I'm
Even if
doing.
that's true, don't let your guard down. Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
And now we have to figure out the train car swapping, which I'm not 100% on, but we'll get there.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Ooh, I like the clocks.
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out.
And the frame rates on them.
But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? Totally went green.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
All right, where are we now? We're on a train.
Zilch?
Oh, I was about to make a joke about
Wait,
something that
I am not the culprit.
neither of you have seen.
I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
What are you doing in my mystery labyrinth then, huh?
Yeah.
Oops.
You said the body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
Oh, there is a second track here. I wonder if that's...
past us? When did that happen?
Oh, and we're in the tunnel too. Is it possible to move the car onto the other track? Oh, now there's one track. Oh, tunnel. Ooh, new track? Ooh, oh. This aesthetic goes so hard. Graphics are a little janky, but like, oh my god. This slaps silly. Oh.
Where did he run off to?
When moving the body from car 1 to car 5.
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
Did not move through the train. Can I keep going? Yes.
If he'd gone outside the train instead of through it, he could have passed us.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh, I learned this is Leanne's voice actor.
Impossible. 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 Impossible!
Oh my god, yes. Let's go.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom, kill him until there's only a sorry slab of flesh left!
I love the hair. Blackout and shaking. Potion.
If they did
Alright. It's obviously gonna do
pass through
that.
the train, you think a corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving.
Yes.
No, the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
Oh, that's
Even
it.
if you
Whoops.
could get out, a body could not get in.
Even if a corpse was carried from outside the train, we still don't know how it could have been
Well?
done. We're not going to figure out how the corpse was transported just yet. First, let's find a contradiction. We're getting closer to the truth bit by bit. Look through the solution keys for a contradiction. I got you.
If
I
they
got you.
didn't pass through the train, you think a corpse
Ah,
was brought
too
in
late.
from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once.
Ah!
If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's
There we
operation.
go.
This is the truth! No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid! So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying? Forget the shaking and the blackout! They were nothing but coincidences! The blackout was just a bad contact.
Oh, that was it.
The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
Such a carefully calculated crime really all be a coincidence? It's no coincidence. The culprit planned all of it.
Forget the shaking
alright.
and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery.
There we go.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
Blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Goodbye.
He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Hey!
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
Attach the car.
But you're unsure exactly how. Huh. In that case...
Oh, we're still chasing him.
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Main control system
So
was lost
this
when
is the
car 1
question we're facing
was
right now.
DETA. No?
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly
Was
happened?
removed. No.
If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing. The blackout. The train shaking. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before
I think
entering
switched
the
is too
tunnel.
many letters.
That was caused by the main control system failing, but the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We
She's
still
still
don't
just
know what
scrunched
caused
up.
that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
All right.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Ah. Oh, it's a double letter.
Nice! Nice!
Ah, come back. Okay. I see why I might want it slower.
That's right! Nice! Great!
Ah, come back here. Okay.
Nice! Go, go, go!
That's... Why did they... Oh, I guess they have to do it like that because there could be duplicates otherwise. So they put the ED together. That's weird, but sure.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now. Master, I don't really get it.
You know, they said there
What do
was
you mean the first car was cut off?
that they couldn't get into the last
The
car
shaking
because it
happened
was
just
locked
before the
before,
blackout,
but was
right?
there even a fifth car attached to it at the time, or...
Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on.
But then, if that was the case, where did he get the other car one?
At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Watch out! Ah! There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
That effect on his cape looks really funky.
Again?
Body was transported
to resolve
along
the
the
mystery at
entire car.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved. Right. I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this! Lay it all out, Master!
This game is gonna kill me.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle? That's right!
Come back here.
Nice! Nice!
The laser beam is very good. I'll give it that.
That's right. He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
Oh. Hi, that's new.
The first car is at the front of the train.
Oh man.
Aphex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even
Distortion.
if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout? The blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook two separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it. The first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second? Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
Okay.
Master, here it comes! You've got to solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing, because they're all wrong from the very beginning!
Comparing route map. Route map. Well, it could be this also, but
Oh, it shook twice near the tunnel.
yeah.
What of it? You mean the train car was separated and connected?
Uh-huh.
Why would that even matter?
I didn't mean to do that.
Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear?
Ah, whatever.
The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
There we go.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars. The first time the train struck was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by car
Yeah.
1 separating.
Oh god, they're gonna show the whole thing.
After that, the separated car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two
But then
tracks
how does
rejoined
5
after the tunnel. That's where car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right! First car moved all the way to the back!
But then there's car 5.
Normally, it's
How does that
impossible
work?
for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own! Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave
Yeah,
it
okay,
behind
we're
the
gonna
fifth
address
car.
this now.
In other words, it becomes the 6th car, but that doesn't exist.
Yeah, so if the 5th car didn't exist in the first place, they must have attached another car at the station?
So, you're telling me you found
that it?
Avex's corpse in the non-existent 6th car?
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us. I will prove it to you.
Oh god, another one. And we're still in the arena.
Puzzle it out!
Was a 4-car train.
Great!
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open. So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars.
Okay.
There was another car
And
at
then
our
reattach.
destination.
There we go.
If we connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the Car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line.
So... Okay. Then does that mean that that car was already
And
set
when I
up
was
to match the
questioned
crime
by
scene?
the peacekeepers, the Car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this
Yes.
plot.
Yes. Okay.
The real car one was waiting at the station's platform, then all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other Car 1. If there was another Car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
Oh, yeah.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new Car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right, Zilch?
All right, we're almost
Goodbye.
there. Let's catch this culprit.
Okay. That's pretty straightforward.
That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. Of me foreseeing your potential.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right.
Why was that so much louder than the rest of his dialogue? He said a couple lines like that that are just extra loud for some reason. Oh, he's nice. Ooh.
Everything feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next.
Can we get a rhythm game?
You know, making the 1st car look like the 5th was a really big trick to pull off.
Actually, that might suck with the
I'm surprised
capture
the
card
train cars
delay.
could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
Oh, I can
The
still
train's
walk. I'm
automatic
stupid.
operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that?
Oh, there we go.
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. Just have to destroy it.
Final boss fight?
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
All right. Interesting. Ma'am? Hello? Oh my god. What is this, Ratatouille?
Shinigami's tutorial corner!
Alright, tear through all obstacles with the mega-sized god great onset destroyer me.
Let's do this, Master!
Oh god.
Whoa!
Blast away the iron balls with a kick.
No one can stop me! What?
What is
I
this?
won't let you have the truth.
Uh-oh.
I see.
Destroy walls with a tackle.
Rack it to death! Blech.
Go away! Give up and scram!
I see.
And jump over
Easy
thorns.
peasy. Watch out!
Your deduction is wrong! Go away! Don't come near me! Don't come any closer! Stop it! Switching the first and fifth cards is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Destroy the wall with a solution key.
Come on, hurry up and decide! Use the solution key to smash through the wall, Master!
Yep.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
No! There are traces of a swap! The warp plate from Car 5!
The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Right go!
This is so goofy.
That's nonsense! I burned the plate to disguise it? No! I didn't do that! Stop it! Stop! Go away! Get away
No
from me!
idea what I'm doing.
Wait! Get away! It just happened to be easily burned! But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was. So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no
Oh,
hard
last wall.
evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck,
The
Master.
knife. Blood stains. Did we figure out what this blood was from? I don't think we did. I'm gonna
There
try it.
is
I'm not.
proof. The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in Car 5!
The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my
Okay.
blood.
So they didn't bring it up again, but I was right.
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in Car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the interlock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in car 1, was found in car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case.
This is the truth of the case. Okay. I get it. Hey, Cubic.
I'm not done yet!
What? He's still going? Let us both kill you already!
Am I safe to read your comment on the last stream after I finish this case?
If car 1 became car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there!
Okay, this is the one thing I'm not positive on.
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
Train door, main control room. Did we check the restroom? I don't think we... Connecting door. No. Wait. Okay. That doesn't make sense. I don't know how he would have gotten in there, but it's possible. Oh god, I'm not confident in this. Yeah. It's fine.
I checked
There's
the
so much
restroom,
health.
but no one was there.
Control room was locked.
Here.
Okay, yeah.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside.
Oh yeah, he had to have been in there.
I bet the
'Cause he
culprit moved there from
drove
the
the
infirmary
car.
while car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That...
Yeah.
No, it's not me! I'm not the culprit!
Great detective work! I call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all of your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Oh, cutscene. Oh, that's the book from the very beginning. Jenny, come here. Come downstairs. Ah, right. Closing argument.
Expose this crime. The cheeks and everything.
All right.
The correct answer is somewhere inside
The
your
correct
head,
piece
Master.
and the corresponding deduction
The
gap.
clincher.
Oh my
There's
god,
only
it's
one
literally same thing. Okay. Where did you want to rush to? Really? I see. so that is the express. How do I... What does that do? No, how do I scroll? Oh, left and right, I see. You get to make a comic book after this. Oh my god. What was used to put the detectives to sleep? We don't have that yet. Oh my god. I'm glad we don't have the featureless silhouette. I do like getting to see all the faces. But I do miss the hand-drawn art. It's used to break the window. Okay, that's on the floor of the last thing. So we just unlocked a bunch more. Under the bed. Where's the copy? I just saw it. Okay. This is a red herring. Don't have that yet. Okay. Where was the culprit hiding? Under the bed. What happened when car 1 was detached? The blackout. Nope. That was the wrong... Okay, thank you. What's the culprit doing in the main control room? The culprit burn. Wait. I like his boots. After exiting the tunnel, they reattached. And found Apex last. Okay. Who is the culprit? I see, we have to go place the other one. There we go. Yeah, that is straight out of B3.
Step right up, step right up! 5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement!
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanaiwar. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5
Oh,
cars.
that's an interesting choice.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
I love our train car diagram on the
It
side.
was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left
This is
at the
good.
station.
It's a good track.
And so, the culprit's scheme had already begun. meaning Amaterasu Corporation, was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2.
Oh,
That
the
was the
little
dining
icons
car.
are so cute. Look at them.
And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet the culprit, who was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee.
That's hand painted.
But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy.
Or at least
I
looked
was
like it
hearing
in that
things at the time
one
and thought
shot.
that I might be seriously ill. But it was actually the drug.
Oh, so you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones don't do much to a good guy, but slander stings.
I feel like I could turn the voices up
The
right
culprit
here a
sent me off
bit.
to car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
Yeah, and that's drawn again because you can see like the hair shine is not rendered lighting.
I'm sure the culprit didn't
And
expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a
Brush
super
strokes.
easy target, they probably
Interesting,
changed their
the way they
plan and went after
alternate.
you instead.
Once I left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire on purpose.
Okay,
What
I
a
do like that little
psycho.
lighting switch.
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse. And here I thought chivalry was dead. What a gentleman.
Said it before and I'll say it again. I want those boots.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing.
I could do without some of Shinigami's commentary here. It kind of
Culprit
drags
was
it out a
essentially
little.
infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window,
The freeze frame does work
Unlock
for
the
some of these
room and
shots, like the
inside.
broken glass there.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zelch's body, burned to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time.
Ooh.
Huh.
That's a shot.
They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system.
Ma'am,
Take a guess.
you are a little ghost creature.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
Oh yeah, well smoke does rise, doesn't it? So he'd be better off on the floor.
What about juggling?
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
At this time, the culprit was riding in car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3
I love the
cars.
super simplified tunnel drawing. I would like to imagine it is just that short.
When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to car 4. Now behind car 4, that car became car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in car 1, attached it to the back of car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power
Yep.
supply stayed the
Yep.
same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse. Put the power suit on.
She's still
After that, I
going.
mistook car 1 for car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually car 1.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Shinigami, although
When I found the corpse,
it's just in this
I deduced
particular
that it was
sequence.
Apex from the necklace it had on.
just feels like padding, kind of.
But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, this is a despairingly brilliant idea!
Do not say that word here.
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
You mean pisses me off, right?
Okay.
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised car 1. And waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than...
Good phrase. Countless contemptible crimes.
Zilch Alexander!
It was you! This is the truth I've uncovered!
Ooh.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event. Here we go. It's my time to shine.
That animation was so choppy.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Down to all the marbles. To the final mystery labyrinth.
This is fun. Ooh, okay. Is the scythe like sentient? Okay, that's pretty baller. I might need to turn the music down just a bit. Yeah, I saw the money on his teeth. Only train station in Kanai Ward. Vintage whiskey. All right, so what does destroying the labyrinth do?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken.
Is it
yet? The peacekeepers will take
lip
care
sync
of
just
you.
keeps
We have
going?
all the time in the world.
Because it seemed like the Mystery Labyrinth does have effects on the real world based on what Shinigami was saying about
Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's
like
going
existing
on?
labyrinths creating more killers.
Shinigami? Are you listening?
Unless that just means like the real world effects of like an unsolved case creating copycats or something.
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead.
Do you find the body?
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion. What a waste of time. Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here! You're so cute when you panic, so why hit to enjoy the view for a bit?
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed
They're
at
just
all?
watching him talk to himself.
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
Huh?
Zilches?
What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit,
Die in the
mystery
labyrinth, you die in
created
real
by the
life?
culprit is destroyed.
Okay.
As a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
That's right. The true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
How does that clear
There's
him?
nothing happy about this. Zilch died because
What?
I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being
Could
dead.
go in some interesting directions if they want to
In
unpack
that
that.
case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah!
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
How does he
What?
swing this?
You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it. You're under arrest.
Oh, that's a sprite.
Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either. Take him away.
No, wait! Hold on just a second.
There he
Excuse
is.
me. Do you have a minute?
You.
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting.
Yeah.
We both have to follow orders
Ooh,
from
I like
the
his
higher
tattoo.
ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
1808.
Let's go.
Oh, there's Kana on his jacket. I can't quite read.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Hello, sir. I
Who is he?
have a little
Needs me?
pre-order bonus of yours to read. One of these days. All right. Are we? Oh, we got a
Forget
map.
this stuff. Wow.
Oh, that's a lot of things. Okay. Can I just like look around?
Hey,
No, I can't.
Say,
Yeah.
Do a quick save here. Cool. Anything else around? Not really. Oh, love the streets.
well, I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
I am. And you are?
I'm Yako Furio. I was born and raised in Kanai
Oh yeah, the
Ward.
jacket.
Just a humble member of the WDO.
It might be too late.
I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward. My office welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine.
A skeleton.
So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally. He managed to turn away the peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Really? He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man.
He's my bestie, is what he
By the way,
is.
don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
Lovely.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
What if you cosplay him? Do it.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Right.
Ooh. Rain World?
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the proceedings.
They practically interrogated you, right?
Yeah, the animations on Shining Arts
Kanai
model
Ward
are
is
so
completely
cute.
shut off
I
from
love
the
like
outside
the little
world.
details, the coffee cup, the arrows, and like
Communication
so good.
devices such as cell phones are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either.
oh, that's Hangul.
Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Excess water caution?
Did you say no one?
Sorry, I'm like reading the environment and not absorbing the dialogue.
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble. I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to.
Yeah, I've seen some screenshots of like Latin characters with mixed Cyrillic in there,
The
which
thing
is
is,
interesting.
the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives. As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like mad dogs.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they enter Kanai Ward, the result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise.
I forgot to bring it up when I was laying out the theory at the beginning, but I did, I had been thinking about his letter, and I was wondering if either it was real and he was a rogue master detective, or he stole it from the real Zilch.
You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there.
Oh,
There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived, where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive
I
at the
see.
station in Kanai Ward.
and they wouldn't have detected him on board because Aphex only detects people who are alive, and Pucci only detects heartbeats.
And connect with the fake
So-
first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform. With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit.
They would go to such lengths?
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was... precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later. Anyway,
Okay.
let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the Peacekeepers any ideas.
Can I look around?
It's raining.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, I miss Poochie. I miss Aphex. He was cool. But it was a bold move to kill off a chunk of your characters from promotional stuff. Back at the station. Oh, you are
Who's
very
that
small.
guy?
Beats me.
All right, chapter 0 end.
I see.
Once the culprit is boom killed, you'll get a reward.
Are you gonna remember all of this?
Nice. Nice. All right. Okay. Boo. How many levels does that get us? Level 8. Okay. All right. That is probably going to be it. Let's see where they throw us next. Oh yeah, it's been 2.5 hours. Okay. There is one thing that I've been tossing around in my brain a bit, and that is Yuma's identity. Prologue. Okay. I think I did hear about the chapter order being a little funny. So if this is short, I might go ahead and stick with it.
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Let her go.
Come on, this way.
I love her sounds. Prologue was roughly an hour. Okay. In that case, I will leave it for next time. But we are free. Can I look at your coat? Okay. I don't know if that's like real Kana. That. Oh, interesting. That's like... I bet that actually is words if you parse all the languages there, or all the scripts, I guess. Wonder if it's phonetic or... I'll come back to that. Anyway, before I end the stream, there was the whole thing about Amaterasu Denki Shokai. No, that's not what that says. Anyway, so the thing that caught my attention during the investigation was the bit where Shinigami was like, "Oh, I wonder if there's what was it? A detective who is like an adult in a child's body," and someone made the Detective Conan joke, but also we have no memory. We don't know who we are. Yuma seems to feel that the Mystery Labyrinth is familiar, but we also know that it's Shinigami's ability, and making a contract with her takes off a lot of your lifespan. So I wonder if, like, there's some kind of body hopping situation, or like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that yet. But oh my god, there's so much to read. I'm gonna go learn Cyrillic really fast. Hanji? Something Kai. Whatever. Anyway. That's gonna be... Oh my god, nope. Why does it do that? That's gonna be the stream. Actually, let's look at all this real quick. This is pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna read all over that right now. Cool. Prologue. Profiles. Master Detective with amnesia. Framed by the fake Zilch as the culprit of the Amaterasu Express massacre, Yuma joined forces with Shinigami and exposed the truth by entering the Mystery Labyrinth. Okay. Shinigami can open a path to the Mystery Labyrinth, which is the manifestation of mysteries from the real world. Dispelling it requires reaping the true culprit's soul, which results in their death in the real world. Very cool. Thank you. That's the same. Yako Furio. Lazy and irresponsible at first glance. Oh, shout out to the voice direction on the pronunciation there. Lazy and irresponsible at first glance. The Kanai word native is a detective and head of the only agency in the city, the Nocturnal Detective Agency. Dislikes debt. What a king. Update. An assassin dispatched by the Amaterasu Corporation after murdering and taking the place of Master Detective Zilch. The hitman killed all of the Master Detectives aboard the Amaterasu Express. He framed Yuma for the crime and was returning to Amaterasu when his soul was reaped by Shinigami after the Mystery Labyrinth was solved, resulting in his death. So cool. Dislikes animals, likes destroying nature. Oh no. That's so funny. Okay. You updated. He's found dead and burnt beyond recognition in the hallway in car 5. Okay, I don't think that's new, but... yeah. Update on you. Even after the truth was revealed, he proceeded with Yuma's arrest, backing down and retreating only after Yako persuaded him. Neat. Alright. That's gonna be it. It's gonna update that save and come back to that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna... I think I'll try to stream tomorrow night, probably around the same time. And get started on the prologue. So... good night. End this stream.